Welcome back to No Nonsense Reviews and How-Tos. Today I'm going to show you how to use VLookup and the trim tool in Microsoft Excel. Let's get started. Here's how and why I want to use the trim formula in Excel. So in column A, I've got hundreds of game titles, and I want to see how each of these guys, IGM, GameFAQs, etc., ranked those titles in a single tab. As you can see along the bottom, I've got lots of different tabs where the rankings are, but I want to do a VLookup in this tab so they're all consistent, they're all in one tab. So I start by doing my VLookup. I'm looking up the game titles for IGN at first. So I go over to my IGN tab, I highlight the first two columns. I obviously want to see what the rank is, so in the column index I put 2 for the second column, and I'm going to type in false in the range lookup because I want it to be the exact same title. 2020 Super Baseball is showing an error, and if I scroll it out to the rest of them, they're all errors. Something is not right there. I need to find out what's not right. Why aren't the game titles matching? So if I click on the 2020 Super Baseball title, right at the end here, you can see there's a little space there. That space matters. And if I go to 3 Ninjas Kick Back, same thing, there's a space there. 7th Saga, same thing, space. So I'm going to check out my IGN game titles list. The Legend of Zelda doesn't have a space. Chrono Trigger, lots of spaces. Super Metroid, also lots of spaces. I'm going to use the trim tool here to fix this. So I'm going to want to create a brand new column here. And here's where I put in my formula. So equals trim, open parentheses, I click on the game title, I close the parentheses, and I hit enter. And what that's going to do is it gets rid of any spaces there might have been at the end. So I'm going to copy that formula to the rest of the rows here, and then I'm going to highlight the whole thing, copy it, paste it as a value. The reason I'm doing that is because it gets rid of that trim formula that I put in, and you can see no more spaces at the end. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to do here. But I have to fix it in my full SNES list as well, because there's still the spaces at the end. So again, I'm going to repeat the same formula. I'm going to create a new column. I'm going to type in the trim formula. I'm going to open the parentheses, click on the game title, close the parentheses, hit enter. It got rid of the space at the end. I'm going to want to do the same thing for every game title, and again repeat it, copy and paste as a value so the formula goes away. And here's where I'm going to do my brand new VLookup, and it should work. So I'm going to delete the original game titles column because I don't need it anymore, because it still had the spaces. Here's my brand new game titles column, and I'm going to do my VLookup again. So simple VLookup, I'm looking up the game titles. I want to figure out where it is in the IGN one. I'm going to pick the second and third columns this time because that first one still has the spaces. Here I go. 2020 Super Baseball still showing an error, but that's because it wasn't ranked at all. As you can see, ActRaiser's got a rank of 19, Aladdin is 60, Alien 3 is 56, so on and so forth. It worked. I got exactly what I wanted out of this, and the last thing I want to do then is I'm going to want to paste this as a value of 2, of course, because I don't want formulas in there, and I'm going to get rid of all the ones that don't apply, and there you go.